Find America's top theatrical talents on the cross streets of Broadway and Main.
I could very easily believe they did it. They did it, they did it, they did it, they did it. I've worked with those losers before.
Curtains takes place in 1959 at the Colonial Theater in Boston, where an out-of-town show that's going to open in New York in a few months is having its world premiere. And the leading lady, who is not very talented, gets murdered. I'm the detective who comes in from Boston to solve the crime, what's going on.
This could be a really great show!
What's part of the comedy is he's so enamored of the people around him that the audience thinks this guy's a goofball. What's strange about this, for a lead in a musical, I only really sing 2 songs in the show. But one of them is called A Tough Act to Follow, which is like an 8 or 9 minute song and dance number.
Living for him, thinking it over, that's what I think I do. This is not a spoiler alert. There's a murder in the very beginning. And Georgia, who's the lyricist of the show they're putting on, is asked to take over that lead, in which she has to sing and dance on stage, which she hasn't done in 20 years. Now, I have not danced on stage in 20 years. I do a saloon number, which is a lot of fun, full corset and saloon costumes with the girls. To do the show within a show and show the work that goes into it and the backstage humor, I think it lends to some really funny parts in our show, especially watching Matt Senise, who plays the director.
I just had a thought.
How long we have waited for this day!
The director, he has some of the best lines in the show. He's very, very dry. And just gets to treat people in a not-so-nice way, which is kind of a fun thing to do on stage.
I'm the critically acclaimed director, Christopher Belling. And I'll be blocking your investigation.
Frank Chaffee, played by Steve McCoy, is kind of a frustrated actor / director, so he's always kind of giving his 2 cents, and my character really doesn't want to hear it.
And why, at our very first rehearsal, did you walk right up to him and say,
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, sweetie?
Bobby Pepper. He's the star in the show that is being put on. He's involved in a love triangle between himself, Georgia, and Aaron. Dancing has always been one of my strengths. There is a dance with me and Nicole Bianco, who plays Bambi. And we get to do this really cool, they call it an Apache dance, which is like an aggressive, kind of sexualized dance. And that's a lot of fun for me.
The show must go on. No chance. The show must go on. Why?
Carmen Bernstein, she's one of the producers of the show. This particular show has been having a lot of problems. And so she's also doing troubleshooting mode to try and get what she wants to happen.
Critics! Who could be mean enough, base and obscene enough to take a job like that?
It's a classic backstage musical, but it's inclusive enough and the references are generic enough that people who aren't as knee-deep in theater as we all are, they'll get the references.
The not-for-profit theaters don't need to turn a buck. That's not business. That's not business.
My big number is in Act 2. It's called It's a Business. It's a big old brassy Ethel Merman number. It's right in my sweet spot. I hit the good notes. It's like, that's a good note. It's fun to sing.